Hello, me lovelies. Hello and welcome to World of Mike. Did I just do a double hello there? I did. First things first, I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to do a live this Wednesday as planned. This week has been absolutely manic and I just haven't had the time. So obviously it's like at the end of the week, I've cancelled the diamond painting, so we're going to do a pre-record of this. However, next week will be live, hopefully. But yeah, it's just manic at the moment. But this is issue number 35, and this is the lighting and circuit board. A PCB is fitted into the radiator housing where it will be out of sight when the model is complete. So very, very good, because they're going to hide it into this little section here, which is going to be inside the radiator compartment. A huge thanks to Daft DMC for pointing out that something, I think you said, was it a radiator or something you said, goes at the front. So yeah, that explains that one. So thank you very much to Daft DMC for that. And then obviously at the end of it, we'll have the engine exhaust and the radiator now. Then it just goes into a little bit of a recap of where we're at so far. But next week is going to be so exciting because we are going back to the cab. So parts for the right rear, start again. Parts for the rear right mudguard, rear right mudguard, front and rear inner connections, front and rear outer connections, mudguard mounting bar and bar fixings. So does that mean that we could be working more on the chassis? I want to know when the chassis is coming. Let me know if anyone knows the answer to that. Do let me know, because yeah, I want to get to the chassis bit now. I really would like to bolt that cab down that we've done so far. It would be really, really lovely if we could get that done for the next issue. Let me just pop my mat up here, because I've just realised that I'm missing my mat. So there we go. So this is the little pack that we've got. Lovely little cute, very cute. I'm going to go right to the edge if I can, because I don't want to cut them wires. And these are the parts that we've got here today. Now, what's going to happen in here, you can see that we've got a little sort of like motherboard there, which is really, really lovely. And let's take this out first. Oh, that's nice. They've actually put the wires inside this little, so be careful with that, because they're actually clumped in with this little plastic thing. So yeah, oh wow, excellent. So obviously these are really cool, because what they've done is they've actually soldered it already on the board for you, so you don't need to do that. So they're already soldered on there, and it looks like a double connection here, because we've got a label that says 11 and then a label that says number 9, and very similar again on this side, which is 12 and 10. So that's that. And then we get this little part here, which is obviously the main circuit. So obviously the way they've designed this is so that it's hidden out of sight, and I think that's really cool. So just as my predictions was correct, it's actually going to be, we're flipping the engine upside down, because we're going to be resting it basically. There's no indication, but I think this is a loose fitment, because you can see there's little shelves here, but then if you look further down, there's like a little like sliding bar thing, but obviously that is basically, it wants it to sort of sit, not in that sliding bit, but basically there's a little groove in between. You see that little groove? It basically wants us to put it like that. So we put this through here, and that one goes into there, but they want it so that the writing on this little board here, you see at the end, it's got to face this way. So oh wow, so it just, yeah, it's no indication. I mean, obviously there's a little slit here, so that's quite interesting. And then that is very nicely done, because what's going to happen next is we're going to actually put the radiator that was supplied in a previous assembly, and that's going to basically secure onto the end of this little segment here. So it can only go the one way round. It looks as if it got, oh, how cool is that? Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Right, very nicely done. Because what happens here, whoops, that's a very hard push. But that texture is lovely. Just feeling that. It's got like a little, like, raised surface on it. But that's really cool how it's sort of snugged in there. I suspect there's wires going to be coming out of here, because obviously that's going to then get flipped upside down. How cool is that? Right, this is brilliant. I have never worked on an engine that has wires that are hidden within the engine. Routemaster didn't have that, neither did DeLorean, but this is absolutely stunning. I cannot get over how nice that looks, the way they've hidden it in there. As I said, there's a little cutout section here. I think the wires will go into there and trail out somewhere. But that is that. And then all it's left to do is just tip it upside down. We've got the 2 wires provided for obviously a different assembly. But this is where this part comes in, which was very cool. Because what's going to happen is they've got printed numbers here. So again, what's going to happen is that's going to flip up. And then eventually it will sit onto there like that. But once that's clipped in, you're not going to get that back out again. So we need to ensure that 1, this circuit board works perfect, and 2, we don't have to do, you know, strip it all the way back down like we did with the Spitfire, because obviously the Spitfire had major issues. As I said, you might be able to get it out, but yeah, once that's in, there's no... And then obviously once it's on like that, you can see that little hole again. You'll see like all wires coming out there. That is stunning. I can't get over that. That's brilliant. So yeah, that's it, guys. There's nothing else to do. So a nice, quick, easy issue. So obviously keep these handy for next time. You may want to put them in like a little storage box or something. But that, my friends, is the end of this issue. As I said, coming up next week, where are we on? Sunday. So yeah, I'm caught up a bit now. So next week we should be going back to the cab. That's what I like about Harshette. We do so much on one thing, then we move on to something different, then we go back to the bit that we were doing several issues ago. It's a really, really lovely build. I'm really enjoying building this. It's, as I say, I've never done an engine before, but that is absolutely wonderful. Hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you on Monday for the return of Diamond Paintings The Magic Garden. And just a little exclusive for you, we have something very exciting coming to the channel in about 2.5 weeks time. Yeah, more on that later down the line. That's Eddie Stobart 35. Take care. Bye bye, guys.